Hello, John. Welcome to Bucharest. You are for the first time here?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, first time in Romania. So seeing some of the sites. Very nice country. Very glad to be here.
As far as I understand, within the BROADSPIRE company, you are managing and dealing mostly the motor claims segment. Is it right?
Yes, absolutely. So I'm overseeing the pan-European motor claims offering. So I've developed and created our offering in the UK. And I've been helping out in other areas of Europe, and now we're looking at kind of using the UK as a hub model to branch out into the rest of Europe, including Eastern Europe as well, which is why we're here today.
Okay, then we will talk more about motor insurance, but first of all, I would like just to ask you, BROADSPIRE is in the end not only about motor insurance. I understand that you are handling claims also on other business lines, is it right?
Absolutely, yes. So we're effectively a private claims department. So we act on behalf of corporates, MGAs, brokers. We can act for composite insurers as well. So anybody that needs technical claims handling services from FNOL right through to settlement, then we can provide those services on all classes of business as well. And obviously BROADSPIRE is part of the wider Crawford family. So the loss adjusting side, we have GTS, which is the kind of higher end of the claims area, Contractor Connections, which can do all of the repairings on property claims, etc. We have a new acquisition, which is We Go Look, and You Go Look, which is kind of loss adjusting light, so it's getting other people to go out and take the images and send them into our desktop adjusters as well. So we can effectively provide services to a whole range of clients to do with anything to do with claims, absolutely.
This is good to know for our local insurers. But coming back to the motor business, you are aware, of course, that in this region, the motor insurance lines are the most important in the non-life segment. And very often they have a very significant say on the market's profitability as a whole. Are the services you are offering able to help insurers to improve their profitability on the motor segment?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're here for. You know, I think it emanates probably from the UK. The UK has quite a very difficult motor environment in that we have claims farming, so people selling claims that is increasing average cost per claim in injury and in credit hire, so people going into alternative vehicles. So we're seeing much higher average cost per claims than we did sort of 5-10 years ago, which is making loss ratios, you know, above the 100%, which people can't obviously handle. So we've been working tirelessly to come up with products and processes that will impact positively on those claims costs on a volume basis. And as you saw in the presentation, we're looking to technology to do that, and we think that that's going to be the future. So absolutely, we're more than capable of impacting on the loss ratio and helping improving it. So it's not just the claims handling, it's the claims handling and learning from the claim and the data, and then bringing that back to the underwriters and the actuaries, and then starting again, and so that we can refine the product, we can look at the good risks, and we can handle the better claims.
You have presented, in fact, some examples today here during the workshop about how claims handling can evolve in your case. And of course the presentations will be available for the larger public, but could you make a very short summary for our viewers, basically how it works, the system?
So effectively what we're trying to do is simplify the reporting process without removing any of the quality. So within a motor claim specifically, speed is of the essence, and getting the claim into the motor claims department is really important. So what we're looking at using technology based on phones, because everybody's on their phones these days. Everybody's got a phone. So that's our first port of call. The technology can be used in other types of technology. It can be put into the vehicles directly. But effectively what we're trying to do is get the vehicle to tell us there's been an accident using crash detection. So that's black box technology, that's algorithms built into vehicles with devices. That launches apps within phones or within the vehicle itself that the user can then complete and send through to us. When it comes through to us in a claims department, we're using robotic processing automation so that it's going straight into the claim system, which then creates lots of workflows so that we're doing things quicker and better, which ultimately reduces life cycle and reduces the cost.
Would you say that this technology enables the customer practically to make his own claims file by himself in a few minutes at the place of the accident?
Absolutely. What it's about is self-serve. So one of the biggest issues that you have when you run large volume claims is people's expectation. Now, motor particularly is very emotive. As human beings, we don't like being at fault. So that's one of the huge challenges we have, is trying to get people to tell us what happened and how it happened. And then you have the liability challenge. And it's the liability disputes that allow for costs and claims to incur at a higher rate. So what we're looking to do is just understand what happened, how it happened, and then deal with the claim. So what we've produced is the opportunity for a self-service, so people can understand where their claim is at in terms of within the process. They can manage parts of the claim that they have to anyway, which is around hire car or repairs, and it's all at the touch of a button. And they can still phone in. We're still there. We're still human beings, and we're still offering that traditional service. But we're just trying to kind of have the full gambit of running a claim, and I think people will like that.
If I understood well, it depends the entire process also about the technology which is inbuilt with the car or adapted to the car. You know that in this region there are very many older cars. Is this a problem?
Not necessarily, because the reporting tool itself is the app. Now, the app can pair with the technology that identifies a collision, but even then we have to accept that that technology isn't quite where it needs to be. We're not going to get 100% of incidences notified by the car. So that's just kind of the part of it. And so maybe we'll be looking 30-40% could be notified to the app. So it's still the user that has to do it. So the app itself can still be used even if there's no crash detection technology in the car, because what the app's doing is guiding somebody in what to do in an accident. And what we recognise is, in a lot of cases, people don't have accidents every day, so they don't know what to do. And one of our biggest challenges around cost is being told that the accident's happened, and as professionals, taking mitigating actions to reduce the cost. So if we can just get told about it, and we've got a lot of information, as you saw on the presentation, then we can make more informed decisions and we can make better judgments around the claim itself. So it's absolutely not reliant on that technology that's in the car. It's accompanied by that, and it can be enhanced by that. But the app itself, or the form of notifying a claim, because it could even be online, so you could go home and do it online, it's getting that information, but guiding somebody at the scene to take images, get witness details, advise us where it's happened, and that it has happened. That's the key, and that's what we're really trying to focus on improving.
Considering it's a highly conversational app, is this available also in the local languages?
Yeah. So it's cross-language. We can do it in any language, and it's effectively artificial intelligence. It's always learning, and we will develop it. But yeah, we can do it it's multilingual, and we can do it in any country.
Okay, then very soon we will be our own claims managers for our own claims. Thank you very much, John. My final question would be, at this point, what do you sense that would be the Romanian market's response? Did you see some enthusiasm? What expectations do you have?
I think I certainly saw some interest, and I think that there'll hopefully be some questions that will come out of it. I think anything like this, when it's new, people want to try and understand what the challenges will be, and there will be challenges, but it's about understanding the local market, the local culture, and adapting what we've got to suit that. So what happens in the US is not going to be the same as the UK, and the UK is not going to be the same as Poland, and Poland's not going to be the same as Romania. So we get that. We're a global company. I think the underlying solution is that people want things quicker, better and easier, and what our solution will do is reduce the overall cost of handling the claim, which is going to help the insurers on their combined loss ratios as well, but at no cost to quality.
Well, quicker, better and easier sounds very good, and we wish you a successful business in Romania. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you very much. Cheers.